Good morning. It is BOGO day 4, and this is a royal pair, a royal affair. We are so thrilled. Everyone must be manifesting hard because today's BOGO is when you purchase a Frankincense Touch roller, you will get, wait for it, a Jasmine Touch roller. Everybody has been wanting Jasmine to be part of a BOGO for years and years and years, and now it has happened. So this BOGO is $45.50 wholesale, $60 retail, and the Jasmine roller is $42 wholesale. So you are getting a $42 oil for free. Well, more than that, but for wholesale prices, $42 oil free. So Laura, can you kick us off and share your favorite ways to use Frankincense Touch?
Yes, let's talk about Frankie Boy. Our motto is when in doubt, pull Frank out. Literally, frankincense is good for everything. We can't even go into all of the things that frankincense is good for, but know that this is a very prized, very precious essential oil because it has extensive health benefits. It was used anciently in everything from perfumes, lotions to skin. It's mentioned in the Bible. It's the baby Jesus oil. It is known as the king of oils for it comes from the Oswellia species of trees, and this is native to Ethiopia and Somalia and India. Our frankincense comes from Somalia and all of these places that it was designed to thrive, which is really unique to doTERRA. It really helps with feelings of peace, with satisfaction, overall wellness, has lots of soothing properties, is amazing for skin. So blemishes, to help regenerate the skin. If you can even do it over the nail beds and cuticles, if you're like me and want to freshen up your fingernails. But I love this for relaxation. Very, very powerful for relaxation. She can roll to the bottoms of the feet as needed. It helps to balance your mood, or say you're having aches or discomfort. You just put that where you need it. It is so powerful and basically covers all of the systems. Okay, so your nervous system, healthy liver, musculoskeletal system, urinary tract function, and supporting healthy bladder, all of the things. And I have to tell you a story. My dad was super skeptical of oils, okay? And he got these little spots on his scalp, and he would get them on his scalp and his ear, and they would have to be burned off. And they were very painful. And I'm a physical therapist. My sister is a PA. He was asking us what we thought about these. And she said, you need to go in, you need to go get that burned off. And he was like, I have before, and they do that and it hurts and I don't like it. And so out of desperation, he kind of jokingly, but kind of serious said, Laura, is there an oil for that?
Daddy.
Of course. So I said, actually, yes, frankincense. And he said, frankincense. And I said, Dad, it was good enough for Jesus. It is good enough for you. And he could not argue with that. So he started applying it day and night. And my mama was on him, making sure he was doing it day and night. And 2 weeks later, he said, Laura, will you check this spot? I can't feel it anymore to know where to roll my oil. And I thought, okay. And I dug around and I was like, Dad, I can't find it. It is gone. So Frankie Boy made my dad a believer in essential oils and what they could do, which is so incredible. And it is emotionally the oil of truth. So letting go of lower vibrations, lies, deceptions, negativity. And if you're feeling abandoned, if you're feeling spiritually disconnected, distant from your father, unprotected, or even spiritual darkness, this really helps you to move into enlightened space, loved, protected, wisdom, and being spiritually open. That's why it's often used in religious practices, churches. We love, yes, get that Emotions and Essential Oils book. We love it so much. And this can be a powerful oil to add into your quiet time, meditation time, prayer time. But basically, Frank is good for all of the things. Oh my gosh. Hillary, what are your favorite ways to use Frank?
Well, and I just want to also make a comment about what you were sharing, that even though we've been educating people with oils for years and years, it's like the joy of rediscovery that when we get to share oils with you all, when we get to share oils with others that have had these experiences for the first time, and we get to actually reinvent our love, we get to reinvigorate our love for the oils and our reverence for them, because we know their power. And it's not, it's not that we're that surprised, but it's just such a joy to watch that joy in others come through. So it is one of our favorite things as educators. I know for Laura and I both that we just get so excited with you because yes, we know what the oils can do, but we love seeing you see what we see in the oils. So one of my favorite things to do with frankincense is do frankincense and copaiba under my tongue before my Periscope broadcasts on Thursday nights. And if you are around, you can tune in tonight. It is an abundant day in doTERRA world because it's BOGO and a Periscope night. But I love to do that, and it just really helps me calm any anxious feelings before I go live, because sometimes it's just all the moving parts. You want to make sure that everything is ready to go and that you're delivering your message and clarity and calm. And so I love doing that. But my favorite use of late is my neroli serum. So I make a serum with grapeseed oil and vitamin E oil and fractionated coconut oil with neroli, frankincense, and copaiba. And I just put that all over my skin in the morning and in the evening. And I've eliminated all other skincare products that I use. So I'm not using any other creams or potions or primers or anything. Just for the last month and a half, I've been doing this, and I feel like the appearance of my skin has improved. I just love the simplicity of it, and I love that we can use frankincense for that. And you can just use that on its own. You can use the roller on its own for that. This is like a Swiss Army knife of oils because it just does everything. So having this in my bag, and I love to add a color-coded roller cap from the Root and Petal. Shout out to Becky, because I love being able to reach in my bag and grab what I need. Now, what I also love to do is save you money. So I love being able to teach our oilers and our whole community about how to stretch your touch rollers farther. So because this is diluted, but it's diluted for maximum absorption. So it doesn't mean that we're making the oils weaker. It just means that the oils are able to spread across the body in a larger area when we use a carrier oil. So that's why it's called carrier oil.
Bigger bang for your buck.
Exactly. If you just use one drop of oil from the regular bottle, it's not really going to stretch very far, but when you have a carrier oil, it's going to cover a larger surface area. And so what I like to do is I will take about 5 or 6 empty rollers, and I'll fill them evenly. So about 1/5 of the bottle per roller. And then you just divide the roller evenly among 5 or 6 rollers, or however you like to do it for maximum absorption for you personally. And then fill them the rest of the way with fractionated coconut oil and stick a little label sticker on there. And then you've got 6 backup rollers of Frankincense Touch. So if you have multiple children, 1 in each of their rooms, down the spine every night, down their feet every morning and night, in all their rooms, in your bag, in your purse, by the door, in all the places, have extra, so that when you are out and about, if someone needs support, you can give them a roller. And you're giving them an amazing gift by doing that, and you don't feel like you're having to part with your entire one. So that's just a personal tip that I love to use for any of my touch rollers. I really love that. So I also love frankincense for head tension. So you can just roll this on your thumb, and you can put it on the roof of your mouth if you want to, or you can just rub this over your temples, behind your ears and neck. It is just such a great oil. And then we're going to move on to Jasmine, which is what you're going to get free this day of today's BOGO. It is so fantastical. This is such a great perfume option for you. It's so feminine. It is intensely floral and musky, and at the same time very exotic. And it is also with fractionated coconut oil, so it's ready to go. You can do the same thing. You can break this up into 6 rollers if you'd like, just evenly divide this. And I'm so grateful. I don't know if you guys can tell on the Zoom call here, but I am almost out of my Jasmine roller, so I'm really glad that this BOGO is timed so perfectly, because I can take it out of my LRP cart and get it for free today. So emotionally, Jasmine is the oil of sexual purity and balance. And this is really important because we talk about wanting to help nurture healthy sexuality and let go of any sexual repression that you might have experienced in your past, any unresolved sexual trauma that might have happened to you or someone in your family or that you know. And it helps you just feel safe and nurtured in an intimate setting. It's great for self-acceptance, for body image and all of that. And it just helps you encourage that intimacy and trust, and balances your need for love and approval really beautifully. And so this is a great oil that I would love to give as a bridal shower gift, or maybe a wedding gift, in with a diffuser and some other oils. This could be a perfume, and maybe you can give the groom-to-be the Amave kit or something like that. But those are some fun ideas if you're going to any summer weddings and you grab a couple extra BOGOs. But this oil also, just from a practical standpoint, helps reduce the skin blemishes and helps increase the appearance of your skin. So if you want to make a spin on my neroli serum, you can do this with neroli and jasmine and rose and some other beautiful floral oils that you really like. And it also supports healthy lactation. So any of you pregnant mamas out there, any nursing mamas out there, you can make a roller of this with basil and fennel and just roll that over the top of your breast area, not on the nipple area, but over the breast area. And it can really support you, just healthy lactation information flow. This also can help uplift the mood, which if you're a new mama and you're exhausted, then you could always use a little mood boost. I know that I can do that as well. And it's just really like a serum in a bottle. If you just want to try using jasmine on its own for your skin, you can absolutely do that. You can apply this to your pulse points for a calming and euphoric aroma. You can put this on the bottom of your feet. And jasmine is just so very delicate. It used to only be available in a 5 milliliter bottle to liters. And so I have a few bottles that I've been really treasuring because it's the oil, it's the absolute, so it's undiluted. And I would give it as gifts and, little promos for the oil team and everything. And I'm so glad that when they came out with this roller, it just made it available to everyone. And jasmine is one of the most precious oils because it is so labor intensive to extract. So it needs to be done at daybreak when the flowers are the most fragrant with their highest percentage of aromatic compounds intact. So when the aromatic compounds are intact, that allows the maximum therapeutic properties to be released and extracted from the plant and from the petals. But there are lots of companies out there that unfortunately put out fake jasmine. So that you're not getting real jasmine when the jasmine is like $10 from Walmart. That is not actual plant material. That is synthetic smell. And there is a huge difference. And you can even do a side-by-side smell test. And so due to the large number of flowers needed to produce a small amount of oil, it is very highly sought after, and we are so grateful that doTERRA takes such pride in the way that they distill and source these plants from these family growers and distilleries that have been doing this for years and years and decades in their family, that they really know how to harvest these flowers in the early morning. They have crews of people out there picking these beautiful jasmine flowers by hand without shoes on. They love this, being able to share these beautiful oils with doTERRA, and it is such a beautiful partnership now that the sourcing is larger and more abundant so that they can bring jasmine to everybody all the time. So Laura, are there any special things you wanted to share about jasmine?
Oh gosh, I love it to balance my mood throughout the month. So this is one of those really great oils for women, as you beautifully said, for perfume, but also we're getting the hormonal benefits with that and hormonal support, which is so important, I think, for all of us ladies. It's a beautiful, beautiful oil. And as you mentioned, we couldn't purchase it before, and now it's available. It just came out in September. I am shocked. These are 2 unicorn oils.
So unicorn.
Frankincense and jasmine, as our shirts say. And this is an amazing BOGO. I mean, I didn't think it could get better. I don't know how they're going to top this tomorrow.
I never thought I would see frankincense. One of my team, we had a joking thing where I was like, just post your dream BOGOs. And someone said frankincense and jasmine. And I was like, I just don't know that they would ever do that. And they did it. And
they did it.
So grateful for doTERRA because these oils are just so versatile for everybody in the family.
Yes. So thank you, doTERRA. I have never seen frankincense as part of a BOGO. Jasmine hasn't even been out for a full year yet, and they threw this in. It is the king and queen, the royalty duo and pair for this BOGO. It's amazing.
And if you want to get started on your oil journey, reach out to me, reach out to Dr. Laura. We would love to support you and bring you into our oily world. We have so much fun. We provide so much education and tools and resources for you. So let us know what we can do to support you. And we cannot wait to see you tomorrow for the last day of BOGO. Tomorrow is Friday. It is day 5. And if this BOGO is any indication of what's in store tomorrow, I don't know that I'll be able to sleep tonight.
Hold on to your hats.
Yeah, hold on to your hats.
Friday is coming. Oh my gosh.
See you tomorrow for day 5.
Bye guys.